Hello, everyone. So God has me in a post it and forget it season, because I'm really supposed to be in like a season of rest and isolation, but He allowed me to get this word. So I was, eating my breakfast this morning, this afternoon after my fast, whatever. And God said, why? Why? Why are you doing it? What is your why? That is the biggest thing. We ask so many questions about what, when, how. We ask how. We ask when. When is it going to happen for me, God? How is it going to happen for me, God? And God is saying, y'all ask me so many questions. Let me ask you a question. Why are you doing it? Why are you starting that business? Why are you doing that thing? How are you helping my people? When are you going to start? But his biggest thing is why. What is your reason behind it? How does it help the people of the world? How does it help lead people to my kingdom? What is your purpose for doing it? And that's really what I feel like God has been asking me. Now that I haven't mentioned this before, but my previous YouTube got deleted. It got deleted. The keyway has been deleted, you guys, because I did my nourishing November, and when I was rubbing my décolleté, they didn't find it appealing. They thought that it was sexually, they thought that it was too sexual, they thought that the background was too sexual. So I deleted it, but they deleted my whole YouTube. So, I just been in this season of just like, God, what do you want me to do now? What do you want me to do? And, but God is like, I still have an opportunity for you. You still have this YouTube to work with. And, I just been like, God, I haven't been feeling motivated to do it. I just haven't been, and it's been deleted like 2 weeks ago, like maybe like 5 days into Nourishing November, it got deleted because they discovered my page and they seen it. I was rubbing my décolleté, y'all, with what is it called? Oh, some body butter. And I'm an esthetician, so your décolleté is literally like right here, this chest part here, all the way like, your neck. Like, this is what we do as estheticians. It's what I learned in school or whatever, So I really wasn't like trying to, persuade anybody in any sexual manner or anything like that. And it was self-care tips. Like, it was like a 1-minute clip of me just rubbing my décolleté, and it was called Nourishing November. And, I was just giving self-care tips. And, YouTube found it sexual, and they deleted the keyway. And, it's okay because it gives me a chance to rebrand myself. I don't feel like this is an end for me. It just gives me a chance to rebrand myself. And the thing is, I have all the clips still on my phone. So it's okay. But the reason why I was doing my Nourishing November was because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to self-care. Self-care, they always think, oh, okay, it turns into me having to take hours in order for me to feel refreshed, when really it can be something that you do one simple task a day, by like telling somebody that they're beautiful, or going to go work out for 30 minutes or something like that, and just knowing that these things are showing you you're on the right path to self-care, doing things for yourself, giving some tips. I didn't mean for my video graphics to be so, I guess, sexually appealing, but they were. I mean, I'm a woman, and another thing is, after having a child and going through, leaving my child's father, and, finding my purpose, and God showing me my purpose and things in life, I didn't feel so sexually appealing. So me doing that and they finding it so sexually appealing, at the same time, I'm like, well, that's kind of good, because I literally wasn't doing much. I was just literally doing this, and I put it on CapCut, just edited it so beautifully. It was so easy. And, I really was just trying to spread like a self-care image to everybody so that they know, like, how can you show love to yourself? You have to put yourself first. You have to pour into yourself first. You have to pour into your cup first. In order for you to get anything out of life, you have to pour into your own cup first. And speaking from a mother's perspective, when we are raising these children, if you don't take time for yourself, like me going and working out 30 minutes in the morning, y'all go to Planet Fitness and working out 30 minutes in the morning, or something like that, y'all, it really raises my vibration. I am a whole lot more calm. I feel a whole lot better. I've got all that steam off early in the morning. Whatever frustration comes throughout the day, I've gotten it off already situated in the morning. And those endorphins, they follow me throughout the day. So, that was my point of self-care, because everybody thinks that self-care is, okay, I got to go to a spa to get self-care. I have to pay for extensive self-care. And y'all, I'm a self-care guru. Do you hear what I'm saying? Because I've always been like, take it from me, y'all. Right now, I'm staying in my mom's place. I moved December 7th. And let me tell you one thing, how God does with numbers, because I'm moving from 127, that's the address of this place that I'm staying at, my mom's place, to a place on 12/7, which is also 127. December 7th is my move-in date. God works funny because he picked that date, right? So when I say God has been moving and working in my life, and I may cry at night, but joy comes in the morning. And I'm telling you, joy comes in the morning. It's just a feeling that just overwhelms me, that I'm like, y'all, I'm a self-care guru. Okay, period. God has blessed me, ordained me to be a self-care guru, because I want to spread love throughout the world. I want people to know, like, self-care is literally just you waking up in the morning and you can look in the mirror and tell yourself, hey, I'm beautiful. Self-care is you going to the gym in the morning. Self-care is you taking time, that 10 minutes to brush your teeth, wash your face, oil your face, look at yourself and really say, hey, I'm beautiful and I'm going to have a wonderful day. That's it. Really. And it seems so hard, but it's really so easy. It's really so easy. And I didn't want this to be a long word, but I'm going to tell you another thing. And this should probably be a separate video, but God has been telling me to talk about this snake skin. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to make that a separate video. I'll do 2 posts today, and then I'm going to forget about it, because I'm not really supposed to be posting right now. But God did want me to talk about, the snake skin. But I'll talk about that in the next video, and then, I don't know when I'll see you again. So, yeah, God has been funny with numbers. God has, he took away my YouTube, and I cried so much that day, y'all. I still cry to this day, because I'm like, all of that. I've been working on that YouTube for a year. And, I was like, God took it away. And I've been promoting North in November, and then it got taken away. And, I'm like, but it's okay, because God gives me a fresh start. And for me to be happy, I'm like, you know what, God? And for God to really say, reevaluate your why. Because I'm 27, and they say that that's your Saturn return. And I'm just learning about this, And, God has really been blessing me. And, like, I really wouldn't be able to get on this camera and smile today like I am if I didn't feel like God was blessing me. I cried so hard, y'all, when my YouTube got deleted. I really did. I really, really did. Because I was like, God, what do I do now? And God was like, first of all, I need you to not cling so hard to these things, because you're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it for God. You're doing it for me. You're doing it for God. You feel what I'm saying? So when he told me that, and he was like, and my thing is, I'm blessing you with a new start. My thing is, you still have a YouTube to post to. Do you understand what I'm saying? He said, but you have to figure out, why are you doing it? He told me to take a social media detox and just detox from social media and figure out what I want to do in my life. He said, what do you want your ordinary everyday to look like? God said, trust in me. All the things that I'm believing in God for, he said, trust in me. I got a word this morning from YouTube, and I look at YouTube videos still, because I deleted my TikTok, I deleted my Instagram, and sometimes he'll give me a word through YouTube. And this lady, she was like, lean not on your own understanding. And I mean, sometimes you don't understand, you hear the saying sometimes, but sometimes it don't resonate with your spirit at that certain time, or you be like, yup, but it don't resonate with your spirit. But at the same time, I'm like, God is doing something new in my life, so I know He doing something new in your life. But you just have to figure out your why. Why are you doing this? What is making you do this? Oh yeah, I know God brought you to it, but what is your purpose? What do you feel? Why do you feel called to do the things that you're doing? I feel called to do the things that I'm doing because I know love heals the world. I know that for a fact. If we all loved each other a whole lot harder, instead of judging each other for their walk with God, for their journey with God, for the season that they're in, if we just love people as people, and we just send people real love, and God is putting it on my spirit to go ahead and pray, y'all. And I don't hardly ever pray on camera. I don't really pray for, for the world, but I will. I'll usually say a Bible verse or something like that. But, God is putting it on my spirit to pray out and pray for my family members and stuff. But, all right. God, I ask that you come in and help me to relay the message that I'm supposed to relay for the collective, for the people who are watching this video, the people who are supposed to be watching this video. God, I just thank you so much for coming into my heart. I thank you so much for guiding me. I thank you for guiding the people who are watching this video, God, and giving us blessings, letting us know our why, our path, or for what we're supposed to be doing, God. Why are we doing it? Are we doing it to help heal the world, God? Are we doing this for our own selfish gain? Maybe we need to take a break from the internet, from anything, from social media, from whatever it is that we may see somebody else doing and thinking, oh, it's working for their life, and help us to take a step back and reevaluate what it is we want for our own lives. What is the purpose for our own lives? What is it that you're calling us to do, God? Help us to step back, God. Help us to walk in your purpose, walk in what you're calling us to do, God. Because we're only here to please you, God. We're only here to live this human experience, but to please you, God. Help us to find our way. God, please, I ask you, help us to find our way. Because some of us are lost. Some of us do not know our why. We see our brothers and our sisters. We see our people around us doing this, and we think, oh, it's going to work for us. It's going to work for us. But at the same time, you have to do it. You have to know your why, and then God will bless it. So, God, I thank you so much for helping to instill that in our hearts and our minds, to know, why are we doing this? What is our purpose in life, God? God, I thank you so much for coming into me today, into this word today, into this video today, and just giving whatever it is that we needed to hear. I know that you will bless it with your holy name. Amen. And you see, as I concluded that prayer, the wind stopped, because that was just enough. You don't have to be so holy. You don't have to say things in the upright manner and in a particular manner. You just speak to God as you are. Ask Him to help you find your why, which will lead you to your purpose, which will lead you to what God wants you to do in this life. I'm not going to keep y'all too long. I'm going to go ahead and record this video about the snake skin. I'm going to post this. And I love y'all. And, I'll see you in the next video whenever God lets me post the word.